We are here in the 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗀 playground where we can make some Scratch projects that take advantage of different AI engines and tools. So we're going to open the playground. First thing we're going to do is link us up to Teachable Machine. So down the bottom left here, add extension, and we want Teachable Machine. Once we do that, we now have some new blocks that are Teachable Machine blocks. First one we want to do is the model, and we want to grab the model that we would have had here in Teachable Machine. So this is my 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗀 model. I've uploaded it and copied it. Okay, so we can go back here and I'm going to paste that in here. And we will do this immediately when the green flag is clicked. Now the other thing, in order for it to work, we have to go to Teachable Machine and we want to set the video transparency, and I'm going to put it at 100. We don't need to see anything. It would, if we put it to 50. So you can see me now, but we don't need that, so I'm going to turn it off. So if I set that to 100. But you do need to have the video on in order for the model to work, even though it's a sound model. Pull this back up here. This is some sort of a robot or something, and we want a different looking sprite. So I'm going to go to costumes and add a costume. So we'll choose the costume, and let's just choose this Anina, and I'll do this as Anina. We'll add a couple more of Anina here. So we'll do, let's pick some other good ones, and we'll take these. Number one, she's sideways and she's small. So let's kill these two. Don't need those two costumes, but we'll have 4 Anina costumes. And if we go back to code, motion, let's turn her so she's facing upright. That looks good. Now let's make her bigger. So let's do 60 maybe. And let's change the background so we can have her dancing. So we'll do a spotlight. Yep, and she's right on the stage there. So that's good. Let's rename her Anina. What we are going to do is pretty simple. From Teachable Machine, we'll use this event when the model detects, and because I've clicked this and this uploads the model or loads the model into Scratch, it now knows my 4 classes. So my background noise, clap, snap, and whistle. So when it's background noise, let's set her costume to the one that she's doing now, which is the top stand. Then we can duplicate it. And so when it claps, she'll do right cross. And when we hear a whistle, we'll do a L step. And let's do this when we hear a snap. We'll do a top freeze. So let's stop this and try it again. And to make this easier, let's also have her say the model prediction so we know what she thinks it is. So background noise. Put one here. Put one here. And put one here. So we can also see what, in addition to moving it, background noise. Okay, so I think because it happens so quickly, we're getting a mix of these, but in general, it seems to be working somewhat. There's a bit of a lag between her saying and then switching. But this is the general idea, so it's pretty simple. You load the model, make sure the video is on, then you can detect the different noises that the model is detecting. It's constantly checking. So another thing you can do is check the confidence. We could say, let's try this. Let's go to control forever. And we could do, say, we're going to join, and we're going to say join our model, and we can say with confidence, and we can let's do this. Let's take this out and do this one. Duplicate and put this one. So this just gives us a little more information. So let's reload it. Oh, and let's make sure we're choosing the right class. So we want snap on this one. We want background noise on this one. We want clap on that one. And we want whistle on this one. All right, let's try it again. Let's start over. Clap. Okay, so it seems to be working pretty well, and our confidence levels are pretty high. So 1 is the most, 0.75, 0.8 is pretty good. Try again, snap, 0.98. Clap, and whistle. Great, okay, so it is working. So you don't have to put this in here, but I'm just doing this so that we can actually see what it is returning and we know what the confidence levels are. So I think we're doing pretty well. This is just an example to show you the possibilities, but you can do all sorts of fun things based upon, in this case, sound, but you could also do it with images and also the video. Before we go, a couple of tips. When you're running the model, you would have turned the video on. So one thing I always do is turn the video off before I leave. This ensures that your webcam is turned off on your computer. Otherwise, it will just stay on unless you close out of the browser. And then the other thing you need to do is, number one, give it a name. You want to make sure you save your file. So you can save it to your computer, and it will save it with the .sb3. The other option is to save it to Google Drive. So either of those is fine. And this will enable you to come back so you can load from your computer to reload the project. So unlike the regular Scratch website, the Raised Playground does not save your projects in the cloud. So you have to be responsible for them. So save it to your computer, save it to Google Drive, and then either load from Link, which will be your Google Drive, or load from your computer, and you can load the project back in and keep working on it.